please rise for the presentation of colors by the Shawnee Mission NJROTC and the playing of the national anthem by the Shawnee Mission East Blue Knights Jazz Combo.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher.
I want to be a scientist and make fascinating discoveries.
I dream of performing on Broadway one day.
I want to make art that inspires people.
I want to be a leader, on and off the field.
I want to be an engineer and solve problems.
Will you help me achieve my goals? Are you all in?
Are you all in for me?
And me?
And me.
We're the future. Will you help us reach our dreams?
Good morning, Shawnee Mission. Welcome, welcome. Our students have big dreams and even bigger potential. Each one of them represents the future of our community, and they are asking us a very important question. Are you all in? Are you all in? All right, good. I'm Kim Hinkle. I'm the Executive Director of the Shawnee Mission Education Foundation, and I'm all in, and I can promise you that the people on stage with me today are all in as well. I'd like to introduce you to our new superintendent, Mike Schumacher. Our Board of Education President, Mary Sinclair. Our Foundation President, Ken Schaefer. And probably most importantly, our student hosts, Sebastian and Araya. And let's not forget our very important announcer for the day, Carter, who's in the back of the room keeping us on track today. Hey, Carter.
So, Dr. Schumacher, as superintendent, what does being all in mean to you?
Great question. For me, being all in means that we invest in every single student, from the kindergartner at Shawnee to the senior at East. Being all in means that we support our staff, our food service team, our paraeducators, and of course, our teachers, because they are also all in for our kids as well.
These students you see here today are our future. I can't wait to see what they'll become. The innovations, the discoveries they make, the innovations they create. Our students are going to change the world.
It's true. That's true, Dr. Sinclair, and it all starts right here with every one of us in this room. Whether you're an educator, a parent, a community member, a business leader, your commitment to our kids makes a world of difference.
You being here today shows that you are all in.
Sebastian, the foundation is all in for you and for each of the Shawnee Mission students. And we're all in because of the amazing support we get from our community. So please, take a look at your list of our generous sponsors in your program. They make all of this possible. And now, for a quick message from our students.
Hey there! This fall breakfast is being brought to you by some very special sponsors. Their support shows us that they are all in for Shawnee Mission students, and we'd like to take a moment to thank them.
Hi, I'm Colin. Last year, I fell off my bike and had to get stitches. Fortunately, my parents knew just where to go. Thanks to Advent Health for getting me back on my bike and back to class.
Hi, I'm Maddie. Are you looking for a bank that truly cares? Capital Federal is true blue. Their support has made a huge difference in our schools. Big thanks, Capital Federal. Hi, I'm Kaylin. Every day, DS Bus gets me to school safely and on time. Thanks to DS Bus Lines for providing a smooth and safe ride for me and my friends every day.
Hello, I'm Joella. When we needed a new school built, we knew we could rely on J.E. Dunn to do the job right. They worked hard to build this amazing space for learning. Thanks, J.E. Dunn. Hey, I'm Paulo. Do you need a really great banking experience? Main Street Credit Union has your back. With their help, our school is a better place for all of us. Thanks, Main Street Credit Union.
This ad was brought to you by the students of the Shawnee Mission School District. Remember, supporting our sponsors means supporting our school. Thanks again to all our sponsors for being all in. Woo!
Well, how fun was that? Thanks to those John Deemer Elementary students for helping us thank our sponsors who make all of this possible. And speaking of amazing students, I am really lucky to be standing next to one right now. Sebastian, you are a graduate of the Foundation's Leadership Shawnee Mission program. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Of course. I am a senior at Shawnee Mission North and graduate of the Leadership Shawnee Mission, and it was an amazing experience. It consisted of 2 weeks of amazing learning experience and different program activities. I made a lot of amazing connections and awesome friends. In fact, they're actually right over there. What's up, guys? Woo!
Well, thank you all for being here this morning and for helping us welcome our guests. So Sebastian, tell us what you're involved in at North.
Yeah, at North, I am involved with many things, such as varsity swim team, and I really love music. I play with the drumline, the top jazz band, even symphonic band.
That's a lot of bands.
I just really love band.
That is great. And I know you were with our drumline in spirit this morning as they opened the show.
I was very proud of them. They actually did really good.
They did a great job. Let's give them a round of applause. In fact, I'd like to acknowledge all of our student groups that have already helped us out this morning. The Shawnee Mission West and South cheerleaders, the Indian Woods Jazz Band who were out in the hall, our student entrepreneurs who were selling their amazing things, our Shawnee Mission NJROTC, our Blue Knights Jazz Combo who are playing over here, and our Leadership Shawnee Mission students. Let's give them all another round of applause. So Sebastian, I'm really looking forward to this next performance.
Me too, Kim. I'm very excited to see this talented group of 4th, 5th, and even 6th graders in these musicians in action.
Did you know that last year they were selected to perform at the Kansas Music Educators Association, which brings in the top musicians from all over the state?
That's really impressive. Right after this little short video, we're about to present the Blue Jacket Flint Mount Ensemble under the direction of Sydney Surrate.
Well, how about that performance? Did you know those students get up early on Monday mornings and practice before school? How many of you love an early Monday morning meeting? Right, right. Let's give them another round of applause.
That performance was so awesome, really. And they set the stage perfectly for what's next. Because speaking of dedication, hard work, and teamwork, we're about to take a tour of the Biotechnology Signature Program.
That's right. And to share more about this cutting-edge program, Today we're welcoming instructors Dr. Kenneth Lee, Ms. Zulma Perez Estrella, Shawnee Mission West Junior Elizabeth Barnes. Welcome, guys.
Thank you all for being here today. To start, could you tell us a little bit about the program and what you guys do?
So I'm Dr. Kenneth Lee, and this is my 6th year directing the biotechnology program. Selfish plug, at PH Lee is our X handle. I spent the first half of my career working in the research field, and then I had the realization that my passion was to train and inspire the next generation of students.
Hola, buenos días. I'm Zulma Perez Estrella. My background's in public health. I've been in education for a little over 20 years, but I get the privilege of working alongside Dr. Lee, where together we cultivate an environment where we try to inspire the future scientists. And Shawnee Mission is so incredibly lucky to have both of you. I want to let you all know, and you're not probably going to believe this, that these teachers have 100% attendance in their class every day. Can you believe that?
That's really impressive, yeah. So for those in the crowd, Elizabeth, some may know, but could you give us a quick introduction to the biotechnology program?
Absolutely. I always love to describe biotechnology in the same way that Ms. Perez does. It's the way we feed, fuel, and heal the world. I was introduced to biotechnology when I was in 7th grade during a summer course taught by Dr. Kenneth Lee. I knew right away I wanted to study biotechnology from the moment I extracted my own DNA.
Wait, 7th grade?
That's right, 7th grade. While our program is dedicated for high school students, we know that the younger we expose young students to careers, the better. After all, you can only be what you can see, and we really want students to be able to see themselves in STEM if they choose to. Can you tell us how you prepare the students for college and career?
So we focus on giving students hands-on, real-world learning experiences. Currently, we have a student at KU Med who is working on studying mice who have returned from space to see the effects of space travel on the reproductive systems of females. We also have a student working with us in our lab right now on how to improve chemicals by removing them from the water. And Elizabeth has been doing impressive research with our program for the past few years.
That's really cool. Can you tell us what you're actually doing, Elizabeth?
Absolutely. I've been researching the impact of microplastics on our marine environments. So I developed a way to quantify and remove microplastics from sand to help improve our world.
That is really, really incredible, and you are doing amazing work. You've been really recognized by the scientific community.
Thank you so much. I was honored to present my research at the International Science and Engineering Fair twice, and I've been honored to also represent Shawnee Mission in the state of Kansas at other national competitions across the U.S.
And I bet you couldn't have done that without your amazing teacher.
No, they are the basis of everything I do. They truly allow me to do everything every day, and it is what truly allows me to be such a great student for my great teachers.
Thank you, Elizabeth. We believe in all of our students, and we know that every single one of you have something special to offer. Do you remember on our first day, we always ask our students, picture a scientist. Who do you think of? And so I actually think, Sebastian, this is a good question to ask our audience. Who do you think of when you picture a scientist? You think of Albert Einstein? Or Stephen Hawking? Maybe it's this guy?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was actually thinking of that guy. I am not gonna lie.
Well, that's what a lot of people are gonna think of when they picture a scientist. But we want all of our students to see themselves in STEM if they choose to. We believe anyone can be a scientist. Our personal goal is to diversify not only our program, but the workforce. And right now, what's really cool is that we're seeing this upward trend of more and more young women interested in STEM, and we have all of the 5 Shawnee Mission high schools in our program.
Do you know who I picture when I think of a scientist? Elizabeth and the students that we teach every day.
And I'm a scientist because of this program and the support I've received from my teachers, but also the support from my community. As part of my research, I was collecting sand samples from across the world, but I couldn't do that all by myself. So community members collected sand samples when they would travel and bring them back for me. This has allowed me to collect almost 100 sand samples from as far away as Iceland, and Australia. And it has been amazing to see how everyone is all in on my research.
So we always ask our breakfast audience to help support our students' learning. And now I'm going to ask you to make a sacrifice. I want you to plan a beach vacation. And I want you to bring some sand back for Elizabeth. Can you all do that? Okay, good.
So we're so proud of Elizabeth, not only for her achievements, but also for the example she sets for others. She's a role model for all our students to look up to. I tell my students when they're in my class, their only job is to mention my name at their Nobel Prize ceremony.
Well, I cannot wait for that day. Thank you all so much for being here. And Sebastian, you've done such a good job this morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Kim. It's been really awesome.
Well, now I'm excited to introduce Araya. She is going to help us with what's next. So I want you to tell me a little bit about yourself, Araya.
Sure. So my name is Araya Knox. I'm a senior at Shawnee Mission South. I went to Oak Park Carpenter Elementary School and Indian Woods Middle School. I was in Leadership Shawnee Mission. I'm president of the Black Student Union, a member of Youth Equity Stewardship, and I'm a varsity cheerleader. Don't ask me how I do all that, I just do.
You have a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we have a lot in common because I also went to Oak Park Carpenter, Indian Woods, and Shawnee Mission South. And through all of that, I had such amazing educators who really changed my life and helped me really turn into the person that I am today. Tell me about an educator that's made a big difference in your life.
Well, for me, someone who made a really great impact on my life was Coach T, Coach Terrell Johnson. He passed away earlier this year, but he was really a great mentor, and he helped me when I needed it the most. And he helped everyone when they needed it the most.
I think everyone has a story about an educator who they really helped them when they needed it. It's amazing how our educators, like Coach T, can have such a lasting impact on our lives. They guide us, they support us, and they help us grow.
That also makes me think about all the kids who want to become educators and how important that job is. So how did they get started?
Araya, you asked such good questions, my friend. We've got really something special lined up for you now that's going to help answer that question. It's a look into real-world learning with our teacher education program here in Shawnee Mission.
Today, we're joined by some guests who are going to share their stories and insights about the program. So let's give a warm welcome to Mrs. Dent, a teacher at Shawnee Mission Northwest, her current student, Luke Dent and Valentina Laslavaric, and her former student, now colleague, Ms. Hauser.
Okay, Sarah, so let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you caught the teaching bug.
Absolutely, Kim. I actually started out thinking about teaching back in high school at Shawnee Mission South. Go Raiders.
Woo!
The person who inspired me to become a teacher was Cindy Swarner. Back in the 1990s, she had started a cadet teacher program at Shawnee Mission South, and that's when I realized I really want to become a teacher, and it was a really big moment in my life.
And now not only did you return to Shawnee Mission, but you're leading the teacher ed program at Shawnee Mission Northwest. So what's it like to be inspiring the next generation?
It's honestly a dream come true. I started teaching at Northwest 20 years ago, and back in 2020, I took over the teacher education program. The teacher program started small with about 9 students, but now we have 55, and it's amazing to see how much it's grown. I know that some of these current students are going to be my colleagues someday.
Speaking of students, Luke, you're Mrs. Dent's son and a current student in the teacher ed program. So what's it like being in your mom's class?
Believe it or not, it's been really amazing. Having my mom as a teacher has been really great. It's really inspiring to see how much she loves what she does and inspires me to do that in the future.
I love that. So what are you doing in that program?
So I'm assisting with the choir program at Trail Ridge Middle School, and for my future, I'm trying to decide between math and music education.
As a teacher, it's incredibly exciting to help the next generation, but as a mom, I could not be more proud of my son.
Oh, that's so cool. So Val, you're also in the teacher ed program and have been working with second graders at Mill Creek Elementary. So what has this experience been like for you?
It's been absolutely amazing. I've been interested in elementary education, and this program has really solidified that this is right for me. And I've also gained a lot of support from Shawnee Mission Education Foundation, like being able to attend the Kansas Future Teacher Academy over the summer, and that has helped me so much.
I am really, really glad you mentioned that, Val. As many of you know, last year we tragically lost an amazing educator, Kenna Coben. Her family and friends came together in her memory and established the Kenna Campbell Coben Memorial Stepping Stone Scholarships that help pay for summer programs on college campuses for our Shawnee Mission kids. And I have to say that I think that Kenna, being such an amazing educator, would be absolutely thrilled that you attended the Kansas Teacher Academy in her memory.
It was honestly a great experience, and we both made really amazing connections and great friends. And I know that hopefully one day I could get to work with those friends back here in Shawnee Mission.
You have to come back to Shawnee Mission. That's like the rule. And Ava, you're kind of a perfect example of this. Our district has an effort to grow your own and bring our amazing students back as teachers. So what does it feel like to come full circle and now be a colleague of your former teacher?
It's very emotional, to be honest. In high school, Sarah gave me the opportunity to work in a kindergarten classroom at Benninghoven Elementary. It was my first experience working with kids, and now I'm teaching at Rising Star. It's just incredible to be a part of the same district that shaped me.
Well, we are very, very fortunate to have talented educators like you, Ava. And I'd like to take a moment and congratulate her because she is Rising Star's nominee for the Horizon Award for Exemplary First-Year Teacher.
Thank you so much. It's such an honor.
So Ava, what was your first year of teaching like?
You know, I always tell people your first year is a little like jumping into an ocean full of sharks, and that every day is something new, but that's the beauty of it. You learn so much and you have new experiences in the classroom that just make you a better teacher every day.
That's really, really awesome. So, Val and Luke, I hope you're getting ready for those little sharks.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, thank you all so much for being here. And Val and Luke, seriously, we cannot wait for you to come back here and be teachers in Shawnee Mission very, very soon. So thank you also to Araya for being the hostess with the mostest today. Would you like to tell the audience what's next?
Sure. We are going to check in with Coop and Viv, who are guest hosting the Shawnee Mission Mic'd Up podcast, and it's going to be great.
I can't wait.
We are 48 schools across 14 cities, but together we are one Shawnee Mission, and we are all in.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Shawnee Mission Mic'd Up. I'm Cooper, and I'm here with my co-host Viv.
We have a really special guest today, someone who's kind of a big deal, Dr. Michael Schumacher.
And before we bring him on, we would like to give you all a little preview of his path as superintendent. Let's go to Carter to learn more.
Hi again, it's Carter, your official travel reporter for Shawnee Mission Mic'd Up. Today I'm here at the Center for Academic Achievement to dive into the fascinating journey of Dr. Michael Schumacher. You know him as our new superintendent, but there's so much more to his story. Join me to discover more. Dr. Michael Schumacher is a dedicated educator, a passionate coach, and an avid marathon runner. His journey began in the heartland, in the welcoming community of Garden City, Kansas. As a student, he enjoyed school, and his favorite subjects were human anatomy, physiology, and PE. He has always been deeply active in the world of sports. As a kid and through middle school, he dabbled in just about every sport you can imagine: baseball, basketball, and soccer. In his teen years, cycling became his main sport, with a passion for road cycling, mountain biking, and cyclocross. In high school, he hit the trails as a varsity cross-country runner, adding yet another chapter to his athletic pursuits. After high school, his path led him to Emporia State University. Here, Dr. Schumacher earned a degree in biology education and first uncovered his passion for teaching. He kept on track by becoming a science teacher and coach. His commitment to making a difference grew stronger with every step. While working on his doctorate, Dr. Schumacher's journey led him to the Shawnee Mission School District, a dream assignment that offered incredible field experience. This opportunity solidified his dedication to serving in a district where he can make a meaningful impact. Beyond his professional journey, Dr. Schumacher enjoys spending time with his family. He's married to Carrie and they have 2 daughters, Sarah and Anna. The family enjoys going on adventures with their dog, Butte. They love their annual vacations in Colorado, filled with hiking, biking, running, fishing, horseback riding, and sometimes whitewater rafting. As an athlete and marathon runner, Dr. Schumacher knows that success requires endurance, perseverance, and the ability to overcome challenges. These are the very qualities he brings to his leadership role here in the Shawnee Mission School District. Dr. Schumacher is all in for students, ensuring they're prepared to cross the finish line not just in school, but in life. With every step, he's committed to equipping them with the knowledge, skills, and competencies they need to thrive in an ever-changing world. Well, that's it for me in the field. Back to you in the studio.
Dr. Schumacher, welcome to Shawnee Mission Mic'd Up. We're so excited to have you here.
Thanks so much, Viv. You guys are doing amazing. You having fun?
Great time.
Great time. All right, good. You guys are doing great. I'm thrilled to be here. I'm really excited. Let's get going.
Thank you. How are you?
Doing great. I'm suited and I'm booted, right? So I've got a suit on and a boot on at the same time. Other than that, I'm all good. Now, I've gotten to know both of you a little bit over the course of the last couple months, but why don't you take an opportunity to introduce yourselves to the audience? Viv, let's start with you.
Of course. Dr. Schumacher, I'm a junior at Shawnee Mission West. When I was 11, my family moved here from Guatemala. I attended Overland Park Elementary for a year and then went to Western Middle School. I'm involved in Ritmo Latino Dance Club and play soccer. I am also in Leadership Shawnee Mission where I met Coop.
Yeah, Leadership Shawnee Mission was a great experience. I'm Cooper. I'm a senior at Shawnee Mission South. I attended Brookwood Elementary and Indian Woods Middle School. I'm in the biotechnology program where I'm a researcher with Dr. Lee. I'm a member of a student-led chamber of commerce. I'm also the OP intern chamber. I can't wait to have a chance to interview today.
Yeah, I can't wait. Let's do this.
So, Dr. Schumacher. Wait, can I call you Dr. Shu?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Let's start with the big question. What makes Leadership Shawnee Mission so special to you?
Yeah, it's a great question. For me, it always comes down to the people, right? Our students, our teachers, our entire community out here, that sense of belonging is really what sets us apart, what makes Shawnee Mission different. And when I look at what we've accomplished as a school district and where we're headed, I'm just so incredibly proud to be a part of it.
Speaking of accomplishments, there's a lot to celebrate in our district. Can you tell us a little bit more about some of the things you're most proud of?
Yeah, there's a lot, right? There's so many things to be proud of. For example, did you know that all 5 of our high schools are ranked in the U.S. News and World Report's list of best high schools? Yeah, a big deal, right? Additionally, we recognize that our 2024 class last year, 73% of them graduated with a market value asset. We've been talking about that a lot, so that's huge news. We have 11 National Merit semifinalists, and then again, last year's class of 2024, we had 150 of those students graduate with a seal of biliteracy. Just some great things going on in Shawnee Mission.
Wow. That's amazing.
It really is, yeah. It's a huge testament, of course, to the hard work of our kids, but more importantly, maybe not more importantly, but also to our teachers as well. We have strong academic programs that we're really proud of, but we're also excelling in areas like athletics, arts, and music as well. We do great all around.
And now we're adding middle school football, right?
Yeah, we are. It's incredibly exciting. Don't know if anyone's been to a middle school football game, but I was there a couple weeks ago. It was packed. There were so many kids there. They looked great on the field. The uniforms looked amazing. And we're always looking for ways in which we can expand opportunities for our students. We want to make sure that every single kid in Shawnee Mission has a chance to find something that they're passionate about. You know, whether it be football like we're talking about, or maybe a music technology class, or something that I think you're interested in, Coop, a new plant and soil science class. Just anything that we can do to engage with our kids, we're looking for that.
It seems like there are so many opportunities in our district. How do you decide what to focus on?
It's an awesome question, Viv. And the short answer is our strategic plan. Our strategic plan is our guide for the district and where we're headed. We've just updated it. It's on the screen right there. And I'm proud to say it was a collaborative effort of a lot of our community. More than 1,600 people participated in that process, and even more will take part as we continue that work in our action teams. One of the things we continue to say is that this isn't the superintendent's plan, it's not the Board of Education's plan, it's our entire community's plan, and it's going to guide us through the year 2029.
So this is more than just a new thing. It's an updated version of something we're already doing?
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. The most important thing I'd like for people to know is that everything that we do ultimately comes back to student achievement. Nothing is more important than our kids and how well they perform.
So what's in the plan now?
Yeah, one of the things that we reaffirmed during the process was our commitment to our beliefs, our mission, and our vision. Those things that really set Shawnee Mission apart and make us unique. We also added strategies around mental health and technology because those are the specific areas that our kids and our community called out as being really important, and I'm so proud of the fact that we added that into our strategic plan.
Absolutely. Mental health is a big deal, especially for students.
Yeah, it sure is, Coop. We know that our kids can't achieve academically unless they're cared for emotionally as well. Our students asked for that part of the plan, and I'm so proud again that we've made that a priority.
And you also mentioned technology.
Yeah, technology is all around us, right? And we want our students to be prepared for the 21st century. That means access to the newest technologies, but maybe more importantly, how to be responsible and appropriate users of that technology as well. That means knowing when and how to use it safely and effectively. The future's here, right? It's all around us, and our kids need to be ready for it.
So the strategic plan is about the future, but it's not just about new programs, right? I've noticed around the Shawnee Mission buildings, they're getting some major upgrades. At South, we have a new weight room, and our cafeteria and bathrooms are looking pretty nice.
Absolutely.
Is there a thing happening at West?
Yes, we're getting a new addition that will include a new weight room, athletic training facility, and an updated wrestling room. Everyone is really excited.
Yeah, it's really cool work. There's a lot to be excited about. The $264 million bond that was passed a few years back has allowed us to make significant improvements across the whole district. We're so grateful for our supportive community for allowing us to do that. Specifically, some of the things that we talked about or that we've rebuilt, 3 elementary schools, Westwood View, John Deemer, and Pawnee. Just this past fall, we opened up Rushton, a brand new beautiful building, and right now Tomahawk is being rebuilt and it looks amazing. It's scheduled to open in August of 2025. Tomahawk, yeah. Round of applause for Tomahawk. Other major construction updates include Indian Hills, which is getting a great new facelift, and Viv, you mentioned Shawnee Mission West. It looks great as well. These upgrades are so important so that we can make sure that our kids and our teachers are working and learning in state-of-the-art facilities. They all deserve that.
And every elementary school now has an inclusive playground, right, too?
Yeah, again, something we're so proud of. Every single child in the district now can play together side by side, regardless of their abilities. That deserves an applause. That's so cool.
So, Dr. Shu, what was your go-to game during recess? Gaga ball, monkey bars, foursquare? It was kickball for me at Brookwood.
Kickball? I don't really know if I know what Gaga ball is. You're gonna have to maybe teach me. But for me, it was kickball. I was a kickball guy all the way.
That's awesome. Now we'd like to do something a little bit different and take a question from our audience. Does anyone have a question? Carter, can you help us out?
Absolutely, I can. Can you introduce yourself and ask your question?
Good morning. My name's Lisa Markley. I have a son that's a freshman at Shawnee Mission Northwest and a daughter that's in 2nd grade at Mill Creek Elementary. I'm here on behalf of Advent Health as the Director of Culinary Medicine, and I want to know how everybody in the room today can be all in.
Love that question, Lisa. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks to Advent Health for your ongoing support of Shawnee Mission, of course, the foundation. Love the question. We can't do public school without all of us in here. We need that community support, and so thank you to Advent Health, and thank you again to everyone here. Specifically to your question, I would say please stay engaged. Please stay engaged in Shawnee Mission as a district or at any of our 49 individual sites. You can volunteer, just be a part of our kids' lives. That's a great way to be all in. Additionally, we've been talking a lot about real-world learning, and we will continue those initiatives. So please, all of you, consider ways in which you can support us in our real-world learning initiatives. Thank you, Lisa.
I'm so proud to live in a community that is all in for us. As our new superintendent, what advice will you give to students like us who are trying to make the most of our time in Shawnee Mission?
Such a great question. My advice would be to get as involved as you possibly can, right? If you're interested in science, maybe try a biotechnology class like Coop here. If you're interested in music, we have choir and band. You've seen some of that this morning. Or maybe super specific, like a ukulele club after school. We actually have those. If you're interested in running, like me in a couple weeks, hopefully, maybe cross country or track. The big thing is to take advantage of everything that we have to offer and things that interest you, and don't be afraid to try new things. And as you've heard me say in the past, anything that you're doing, please try to stay ridiculously positive about it.
That's great. Thank you, Dr. Schumacher.
You're welcome. And of course, what I'd like you to do is maybe return the favor. I'm in my first year as superintendent right now, so what advice do you have for me?
Of course. I think it's really important to connect with students and let them know you care.
I love that. Great advice. I try to spend as much time in our schools as possible. It's a great reminder of why we're here, and it's absolutely my favorite part of the week. Coop, how about you? What advice do you have for me?
Well, I think anytime there's a chance of flurries, you should go ahead and call it snow day.
Seriously? Up here on stage in front of all these people, we're going to talk about snow days.
Totally.
All right, so here it is. Here's the secret. All right, here's what we're going to do. Hold on, I'm getting something from Carter.
Whatever.
He's saying we have to break. I'm sorry. We got to move on.
Okay, we hear you. No promises, Dr. Shu. Thank you so much for letting us take over the podcast today. It's been so fun to learn more about you and other exciting things happening in Shawnee Mission.
Thanks, Coop. Thanks, Viv. You guys are amazing. How about a round of applause for them? They did so good. And thank you so much to our audience and, of course, our sponsors, our entire supportive community, guys. We can't do this work without you. I would be absolutely remiss if I didn't thank our teachers and our educators who are back in the building with our kids right now, educating them. We can't do it without them. Thanks to Kim and the Shawnee Mission Education Foundation. This is an incredible morning and a great celebration of Shawnee Mission, so thanks again.
And before we go, Viv and I would like to remind the audience that new episodes of Shawnee Mission Mic'd Up release every other Thursday. Find us on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
And remember, we're one Shawnee Mission, and we're all in.
Well, thank you once again for being here with us this morning. We've all seen the impact that the foundation and the district are making on our students, but I think the best way to truly understand that is through the voices of our students, our staff, and our community. Get ready. This is why we are all in.
My best leadership qualities are probably I'm very hardworking, I'm very determined. I definitely give my all into everything, and I learned those skills from Leadership Shawnee Mission. Also, I was kind of lost. I wasn't doing that good in school, but after joining Leadership Shawnee Mission, it makes me want to try 10 times harder. Even if I just got off work and I'm like, I'm tired, I don't want to do anything, I just want to lay in my bed, I still get out my MacBook and I work on classes.
So I really didn't know that this was going to be a path.
But for me, being part of PTA and being able to see when we do a staff appreciation event for our teachers and see them smile and see them giggle, for me to be able to add that fills my cup. To know that we can do things for the students, it's amazing. Oh, see, and I can get all like silly about that, but it actually, it is the highlights of my day. Yeah.
It's just made a huge impact on me. I even wrote about it in an essay the other day, just about how it's not only the foundation, but the people who work for the foundation, that they really want to see me grow and they want me to do my best and they want me to be successful, and that's something that I really appreciate. I do a lot with the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, so like lots of registrations. I mean, I know it's not typical to like enjoy answering emails, but I enjoy like getting to connect with the people that are enjoying the program that the foundation helps offer.
There was an instance where a mom needed help with some utility payment bills. She was getting super behind just with some different work situations, and when she heard about the CARES Fund from me, she was crying in my office. Like, she was so grateful. She had no idea that the district provided this, and didn't even realize there's like community agencies that could also help. The impact that I've seen on our students has been both academically and behaviorally after the foundation has been able to step in and assist their family. Sometimes we have students here that are so tired because they don't have a good place to like lay their head down. But then once the CARES Fund is able to assist with that down payment or the late payment, they feel safe and they know that they are able to sleep well and then come to school and be able to focus and be present for their academics.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Dave Ewers, and I have the honor of serving my community as the principal at Shawnee Mission North High School. I've spent nearly a decade there, but I'm more than just a principal. I'm also a Shawnee Mission dad. Shawnee Mission's more than just a place. It's a community. It's easy to say that we're all in, but I witness those words every day in action at Shawnee Mission North. I see the unwavering dedication of our staff, the resilience and hard work of our students, and the incredible devotion of our community. It takes a village to educate a child, and I am very grateful that the Shawnee Mission Education Foundation is an essential part of that village. Earlier today, you met Sebastian. Last spring, when he learned that he had been accepted to Leadership Shawnee Mission, I'd never seen a kid so excited. Now look at him. He's here co-presenting in front of almost 1,000 people. His energy is undeniable. His positivity is contagious. I'm so proud of him, and I'm so proud to be his principal. A couple weeks ago, the foundation brought dozens of college and university partners to Shawnee Mission North from all over the country, offering our students more than $700 million in scholarship opportunities through Scholarship Shawnee Mission. This event created excitement for our kids and opened their eyes to the endless opportunities in front of them. More importantly, it showed that the foundation is all in for all kids. This morning, you've met Sebastian, Coop, Araya, and Vivian, students who've been in the spotlight today. But there's another story I need to tell you. It's a story about Miguel. Miguel's a charismatic kid who initially struggled at North. His family struggled. He had a younger sister in elementary school and a brother with severe disabilities who was homebound and required 24-hour care. Miguel's father had passed away, leaving his mom to work and also care for all three children on her own. The struggle led the family to the brink of eviction. Miguel struggled balancing life's basic needs with the demands of our school. It was all too much. Miguel's family was close to losing hope, but then the foundation stepped in and said, "We're all in." The foundation stepped in and they took care of the family's needs. Miguel was able to shift his focus back to school and all of the caring staff at Shawnee Mission North who were all in to help him succeed. Our entire team was able to provide him with the support he needed without the burden he was previously experiencing. That support meant that in May, I had the honor to shake his hand, give him a huge hug, and hand him his diploma. That's what it means to be all in for our kids. It means helping them achieve their dreams. This is what the foundation is all about. This is what they do for kids like Miguel and thousands of kids in our district. I'm forever grateful for the foundation. That's why I'm a donor to the foundation, and so are dozens of Shawnee Mission North custodians, food service workers, clerks, secretaries, and teachers. Our entire admin team donates to the foundation because we really believe in the work that it does. We see the work of the foundation every single day, transforming the lives of kids like Sebastian, Cooper, Araya, Viv, and especially kids like Miguel. So I ask you to join me in being all in for our kids today. Take out your phone. Yes, I'm a high school principal telling the class to take out their phone. Take a look, scan the QR code on the screen. Make a gift to the Shawnee Mission Education Foundation. Any amount that you can give is important because it shows that our community stands behind our students, lifting them up in times of crisis and celebrating their victories like Miguel's. As a principal, as a dad, and on behalf of over 27,000 kids in Shawnee Mission, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
This is Leona Childers. Mom, do you want to tell how old you'll be tomorrow? 99. She'll be 99 tomorrow. And she attended North here. And over here is my oldest daughter, Maddie. And Maddie goes to Hawker Grove, and she is an 8th grader this year. And this is Maya, and this is her big 6th grade year, and she attends Roseland Elementary. When we started looking around for a larger house, we started looking. I said, no, I want to stay in North District because this tradition needs to continue because it's a sweet one.
I remember one day specifically when my dad couldn't get his car started, and he called the school to tell them that we were going to be late. When we got there, I thought we were in trouble because we were so late. The principal there, she took us straight to the cafeteria and got us a hot breakfast. She didn't hurry us up to class. She just understood that we were cold and that we were hungry. That's one way that the Shawnee Mission School District has been there for me.
We serve some kids that have very high needs, and it's really important to know that regardless of disability, regardless of mental health diagnosis, regardless of trauma, kids can do amazing things, and they go on to be successful. I can't say enough good about the foundation. Like I said, we've received a few grants here at Arrowhead. I was involved as a general education principal in this. The mobile library has been a huge complement to that journey of building our curriculum and having those kids have access to that to gain better understanding of grade level concepts. I donate, wife donates. We just believe in this process, and I think that there's so many good opportunities out there for grants through the foundation, and seeing those evolve, seeing how the kids get inspired, how the teachers get inspired. The kids were just all in, and they loved it. And so, to me, it's just a wonderful resource that I really can't say enough good about.
Hello all. Thank you again for being here today. And now, our elementary choirs will remind us why we are all in this together.
Now it's time for celebration.
Wow. Wow. What a performance. Thank you to our wonderful elementary school choirs, and thank you guys for all showing up today for this breakfast. Thank you guys for being all in for Shawnee Mission. Drive safe, see you soon, and it's going to be a good day. Go Royals!